Thank you. I call the meeting to order. Finance meeting. First on the agenda, approval of minutes from March 7th, 2022.
I make a motion that we approve the minutes as written for the finance committee meeting for March 7th, 2022.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, I'm sorry.
Okay. Invoices recommended for payment. We don't really have a whole lot. $109,105. Somebody got a
I've got a couple questions. Okay, on page 4 of 7, the second entry down, this is general fund aging program. Over the side it says quarter payment aging program. What's that? I've not seen that.
I'd say that's probably, is that the bus
That's what I'm
Yeah.
looking to see.
deposit? That's the deposit for the bus that, that the seniors are gonna take a trip in the city, so we will take it out of the seniors.
But it's an invoice.
It's our insurance.
Oh, that's insurance.
Oh.
Oh, for the
It's the
senior
insurance for
program?
the seniors.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I've not seen that before.
It's on every department.
I haven't found it yet.
Pardon?
It has for every department.
Okay. Then on page 5 of 7, third entry again. Repairs to engine 553, it says fire.
Fire department.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that the one of the ones that,
That's a great job on the truck that they're also repairing as part of it.
okay.
Two separate.
And I think that's all I've got on the invoices.
I've got two questions on the same page Linda had. I may be reading the wrong. Mountaineer Gas Company for the street department. One bill for $709.83 and one for $32 on the same date.
That's just building the way you build it.
Yes. That's just the regular gas for the building.
Didn't they separate two different payments?
But they have two
There were two different invoices.
Those all the amount of gas at the same day. All the,
Yes, I see that.
Two different meters. It would have two different meters.
You don't have any other buildings got gas in them down, do you?
We got the police department building.
The gray building by the, okay,
I've been good.
okay. That answered my question that I had. On the very first page, 1 of 1. Parks and Recs. Inflatables.
That's the deposit for the entire year's, inflatables for all the different festivals that we have.
Okay.
And the reason why is that if we got them in, as together in one, then we got them cheaper. And so that's the reason why we had to forward the payment.
Okay. I just was asking. That's all I had, sir.
the question I had was, on 1 of 7. About halfway down. Fourth quarter package. We had insurance installment, 23,201. Skip one, go down to the next one, there's another fourth quarter excess. What are all those?
That is one that I did not catch, so I'm not sure what that exactly.
Okay, you got 2 insurance and 1 excess.
What page are you on, Mike?
1 of 7.
1 of 7.
Thank you.
We've got 3 insurance payments there together.
Next one. Fourth quarter auto installment, fourth quarter excess installment. Is that building in the cars?
Well, the first one says fourth quarter package, and then it says fourth quarter auto, and then fourth quarter excess.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what are they talking about?
I didn't catch up, so I couldn't look it up, I don't know.
Maybe they have more foreclosures than we do.
It's about $20,000.
Well, I'd say, not anymore, we got two policies, because we got the police department's got a policy on insurance on autos. Stacy, could you, well, she's probably gonna get the invoice.
I think that's where she went, she got that.
Yeah, she's going, I've never seen that before either, so.
I just wonder if one of them's all the buildings, one of them's all the cars, and then the
Right.
other, the third one's for the police department itself.
I don't know, you know, one says auto, one says, one just says package. So, we
I didn't
know what
catch
they're
that.
talking about, we can understand. I mean, the auto, you say, okay, it's installment for the auto, $13,000, I assume, is monthly or quarterly payment we make.
Probably.
The insurance for cars. All right, well, while we're waiting on an answer on that, our fixed bills really, oh, right. Here we go.
So that's exactly what she's got typed in there.
Is that her right? She might
That's
put
a
this
type. It says first quarter,
package and stuff.
Could somebody check on that? I come up with an answer, like I said, that's a pretty good chunk of change there. And I'm sure it's going to someplace legit, I just
Right.
not aware.
I noticed what you said, whole insurance, car insurance, and then one of them's part of the police departments.
I'll check on it first thing.
Okay. All right, that totals up, those three items, 46,404. Then we've got, Columbia Gas is, $4,164. We repaired the police car for $1,500, or street lights. And this is why you typically say, see one out, call out the garage and get it fixed.
Or you can call my office and we can get it. I've got it on my computer.
That's $3,500 for street lights. Ecovi insurance is $15,000. Fire truck repair, $5,800. Dump fees, $5,300. We got a total of $80,270 on fixed items, which leaves us with $28,000 on fee card miscellaneous. That isn't that bad, really, truly. So we got a total of $109,105.50. Do I hear a motion to send it to the full council?
Mr. Chairman, I move that we send to full council for approval the amount of $109,105.50.
Do I hear a second?
Second.
All in favor? Next is the budget for 22-23. I must admit that, yeah, I've been on a lot of finance committees. It's the first time that I've had a budget as a finance committee. I read this thing from last year. Is that
The
correct?
reason being is the property values, if you look there on the page, the property values didn't bring in as much as
Oh,
they did last.
yes, it went down.
Yeah, I know it's living with.
It's all in houses spots there now. Because taxes, did taxes go up? At least mine did.
Yeah.
We still have enough building to tax, I guess.
Mine did.
Well, the tax rate never goes up, it just reappraised.
What we did at this point in time, until we get closer to the end of the year, we will have be able to tell you exactly,
What we
how much
do,
we're carrying over.
what we've done is you take 3 years average. Last 3 years are receivables. So it's a guessing game. So we take last 3 years average it out for this year's. That's where grants, I know that even at looking at this one, $1,000 on federal grants, which unless it's, I don't know, I'm saying we probably won't even have that income. But I do feel like, my opinion, how I've always come up with what we may carry over is that I take, right now, June, what we spent last year in those 4 months. And I think, well, we're probably going to spend around the same kind of money this year. So then I take it from our general fund. I feel like we'll probably carry over $700,000 instead of 318. So that will help cover. That's, there again, it's a guess, we want to be as close as we've got right up on that before.
Well, that's one of the reasons, this year we neglected. I hope next year we can stay on top of revising the budget or periodically as it's needed. You're right, they do get all excited about this stuff for whatever reason.
Right. So I feel like we're going to end up having at least $200,000 more to add to the budget.
Well, that's okay. Put this way. Yeah.
Right, we'll put a contingency if nothing else. Right.
And this is the paper you gave us. This is the operating.
That's the bank accounts.
I'm glad to see that. That's the first one I've seen that. Okay. So we're talking about.
Our accountant works Tuesdays and Thursdays in the morning. So if you ever want any questions or anything, or she can also help you.
Well, she won't return calls. I know.
I know I don't get them back either, so.
I mean, that, well,
I thought we had a he, we would go to a she.
She's been here for a good while now.
He's,
He's still here.
he's our boss.
Yeah, he's her boss.
Oh, okay, so, okay. It's
Brian,
the same accounting
Yeah,
firm, okay.
and he came in one day and worked on this too with her.
I've called her several times and I just gave up.
Yeah, I called her
I
last
even
week
came over
too.
here on Tuesday and she decided to stay home.
She needs to come.
Yeah, I think so.
She did.
Okay, so we have a budget of,
Now, if we want to go through it,
you want to go through it?
I mean, if you all want to go through it, like I said, on the revenue side, we take an average of the last 3 years and put those figures. That's what they recommend us to do. Is take through the last 3 years, average them out for what you think you're going to receive in next year.
Property taxes is given
Yeah,
to us
that-
by the sheriff's department. We got that
Our levy.
Thursday night.
Yeah.
I know the excess levy, we ain't got nothing to do with that. We can't control property taxes. So, other than that, I mean, I was looking at, I tried to go back to the old last year's, do a little bit of comparing. Excess tax on utilities. That's a plus,
Is it?
but I guess because of rate increase.
I guess.
The B and O taxes, the B and O taxes, went down. From $1,906,000 to $1,785,000.
906.
That's 305, in case anybody's wondering.
So that's 200,000.
See that? Why?
Right.
There's 3, there's 4, sales tax went from $1 million to $880,000.
That's 314 in it.
Got a movement.
We got $1 million in it.
I'm sorry, it went up, that was went up.
Yeah, we did.
There was another here, let's see, the license.
What did license go through, Frank?
66.7 from.
What was it last year?
37.
Just 37 last year?
I looked at that one myself 2 or 3 times. It makes sense. Municipal service fees. That one actually looks good. I mean, it went from 302 to 304, 325. But rent, royalties, went up 4,000. We have some new rent and royalties coming in.
That is, the bingo building and all the shelters.
No, rent is,
Rent should be
rent is what,
houses. It should.
well, like we used to rent the building next door to sanitary board. So do we have anything for rent? Not, when we say rent, not meaning shelters, we just,
We got bingo,
we rent that,
that's what that is, 32,000.
gotcha.
Did you raise it?
No,
What was it last year?
32,000. Should have been.
That's 28. That's why I said some of these numbers I wonder about. You got, well, the grants you were talking about, there's grants in there, that's kind of crazy. There's another one here I saw. Gambling income,
See, some of that comes from the streetscape. That's
which
why-
one?
That 173, if you take that last 3 years average, streetscape was.
Yeah, you're exactly right, yeah.
The gaming income is from gambling machines in town. That's
Correct.
automatically given to us from the state, and that's what
That's
we're
what I was saying, we lost a few. But what is this, number 381 down there, reimbursements? Was 230,000, it went down to 58,006. That's a pretty good drop.
Reimbursements.
381.
Reimbursements. What was the reimbursement? That we had so high last year. How are we running on this year's budget on reimbursements?
I don't know, we never get anything.
I don't know what else, I don't know what we get reimbursed for.
I don't either, but yeah, that's a big difference. I mean, really, 230,000 to 58,000.
Any of that code stuff that you bought, that you got money back for? I know we did that in 2020, but
What'd you say?
you know how we were buying code stuff and getting reimbursed if we do any of that?
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Chemicals for the clean machine and then some kind of, that was probably 2 years ago.
Hey Scott,
Yes.
what's the difference between 376 gaming income and 398, or sorry, 397 video lottery?
Oh no. I was thinking, yeah, I see where you're coming from.
What do you think?
The
25,000.
gaming income versus the video lottery. The video lottery comes from the state. I know for sure.
All that lottery comes
Both
from
of
the
the
state.
gaming income,
Do the casinos put out shares to the cities?
I doubt it.
I doubt it all goes to the state and the state breaks it down to,
I think if it's in the county, in other words, we may get something from the dog fair. We won't get anything.
Do we get anything from like, Dunbar selling tickets and stuff? Is that-
I think there again, it all goes to the state and the state reimburses it to the cities.
All goes to the big pot. The other question I had here was, 383 sales of fixed assets.
That's sell, when we sell a vehicle or, anything we put out, policeman puts out for bids.
Last year's 15,000, this year's 2,500. I don't know.
it could be, that can change.
Yeah,
I mean,
I was gonna say that.
That's just a budget adjustment. And any of these can be changed with budget adjustment.
Why not? We need to do. Employees employees' retirement contribution for police and fire. I don't understand why, I mean, I thought we was making pretty good payments on that thing. Last year, we paid $145,000, this year's 59. Did we do some catch-up last year?
Now, where are you at now? You still on the revenue side?
395.
395, page 3.
Would that have something to do with that company we hired to go through and find everybody's working without licensing?
No, this
And
is,
the 50% stuff?
This is just
this is police and
retirement.
fire.
Our employees, yeah, retirement. We pay 59.1 and one contribution for fire department.
I know, yeah. What we paid today.
But what are they paying? That should be what they're paying, right? Employee contributions, not what we're paying.
Yeah, this is revenue.
So that, yeah,
You have that money,
that's transferred over.
the 3 years spreadsheet.
You must, sorry, you're right, I'm reading. That's it. What was it last year? You have that?
145,000. That's what I said.
There's no way to drop that much.
We got more people paying in now.
I would think. We got more bodies.
Yeah.
And also, while you're looking there, 399 miscellaneous revenues. Last year it was 36,000. This year it's 16.
I walked into the end of it too, Mike. I wasn't here the whole planning of it.
Who's been keeping track of this all along? The accountant been doing this?
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, there's a lot of questions then.
But we have to pass this today, correct?
Either that or we have to have a meeting before the end of the week with adjustments. We have to have a meeting before next month. It has to be in front of the state by next month. Like I said, it's bare bones minimum. We did it this way because of the fact that I don't have everything. We don't know what the projected is all the way through. We can take the averages and go through the averages. This is my first time doing it. I went bare bones minimum. We can make the budget adjustments. I'm learning a lot over the last month and a half of this.
But like I said, every time I've been involved with the finance committee, the committee's always met with the clerk and mayor and sit down and work this thing out over a period of 2 or 3 meetings. But we're just gonna have to keep an
Well,
eye.
since I've been here, we did it one night.
Well, I have done it one night in the clerk's office. We won't go there. But anyway,
But these adjustments that you say that will probably increase or decrease,
Well, we might need to have another meeting.
yeah, because you go from 132,000 down to 58,600.
And
So
we'll
that's
maybe-
not explainable.
I will look at the revenues and everything better.
you wanna go ahead and pass it tonight, and if you see any adjustments that need to be made, we'll have to come back.
Can we make adjustments after it's submitted?
Well, we can make
Well, yeah, we'll have to do
No,
that.
I mean,
We'll make a good, after the end of the year, we'll have to make adjustments.
Oh, sure, at the end of fiscal.
Well, yes, but talk about on the printed budget right now.
Do you suggest sending it in as such?
Probably not. That's why I say maybe we need to have another meeting in the week, and by that time, maybe we'll have some answers on some of these things. I'll look at it closer, because I really truthfully did not look at each that close. Because the calculator, machine automatic averaged it out. But I will look at it.
Okay, you want us to just put this on hold?
We can do that.
Good idea.
And we need the accountant here too.
We're gonna have another meeting, you gonna schedule another meeting now?
If else, it'd be the best thing to do since everybody's here.
Have to post it today if we're gonna get it done by Friday anyway.
Everybody gotta sign off too. Just sign that little piece of paper saying, I do, I understand. All right. So your motion that we, put on hold the budget, first reading of the budget. 22-23.
I move that we put the first reading of the 22-23 budget on hold till we schedule a meeting.
Go through it again.
A second. Yeah, because we gotta do something with it.
Yeah, all in favor?
Um,
All right, that's gonna be on hold, all right. So much for that. Now, the levy, we don't have a whole lot to do with the levy.
No,
Do we wanna go ahead and pass the levy?
that's got to be done on the third Tuesday. You can't even do it. Got to be done that day. It's stupid.
All right.
that one day.
Okay,
It's the third Tuesday of the month, of April,
which is,
It's the
It's the
19th.
19th. So we'll have a council meeting on Monday night and come back again and do the levy next day.
Lay the lid.
well, it's 5-minute meeting, okay.
Big deal.
All right, moving on to new business.
Let's go with that.
Approval to pay the taxes in the amount of $2,827.77 for 135 Dunbar Avenue. That's one of them that we acquired.
No, that's one that was locked up in Medicare, and they told me it wasn't for sale, and we have about
30,000?
$18,000 lien on it that we don't want to lose because it's a good piece of property.
Right.
And they went out and sold it anyway after they told me it wasn't for sale. So if we pay the taxes, I've talked to the owners, they're just going to go back for taxes in the coming year, and then I'll go buy it at tax sale when it's up again. And I'll tell the county that that's the one I want. It's kind of convoluted, the stuff gets caught in these tax cycles, and if we don't catch it at the right time, we'll lose our lien and
Okay. Whatever, man.
What they do is at a tax sale, you have to give everybody who has interest in the property notification. The city, because it has the lien, got notification of the tax sale. And that's saying that we're gonna sell it and give a deed to this property unless this property is redeemed. That's what.
but no, we did, that was the problem. We did not get a notice that it was gonna be for sale.
Should have,
We should have, but we didn't.
should have. Maybe so.
So that's how it got sold out from underneath us. But I particularly don't want to lose that big of a lien against a piece of property that once we get the rest of it torn down, will be a very, it's commercial now, so it'll be a valuable piece of property. And I've already talked to the guy who bought it and explained the situation to him, and he said he don't have a problem.
135 and a half.
395.
We want 135. It's actually one lot. I don't know why it's
That's
out.
$5.
Because this has half.
Right.
It's like every month. That's gonna be more than that 59,000. I got one in there right now, it's paying 132,000 into that fund, the farming fund. So that'll definitely help. Yes.
Part. Question? Motion?
Mr. Chairman, I move that we move to pay the taxes in the amount of $2,827.77 on the 135 Dunbar Avenue property.
Do I hear a second? All in favor? All right, body worn cameras. Chief, you want to talk about this?
Yes, we, a couple years ago, we had purchased body cameras and good program, everything runs good. The problem was the cameras stopped working. The company only had a 1-year warranty. We couldn't replace them. We called to get a replacement. The only way to fix any of them is to purchase them all over again. And we're talking maybe a 2 to 3 year wait right now. So we had cameras that were doing things that they shouldn't do. So we started looking into other cameras, things that would be better, things that would, I think we ended up with 4 or 5 quotes, and this is the best one that I think suits us. Just so happens it actually was the cheapest one. but this is one that I feel will meet all of our needs. It is expandable. It is covered under warranty. If a battery dies, if a camera's broken, it's automatically fixed. It's drop shipped to us. We don't have to wait for it to be sent out for repairs. There's multiple mounting solutions with this one. There's things that are the old cameras, we had to download them to the office, and we had one custodian that could access the records and burn them to the DVD if the prosecutor's office needed them. With this system, we literally can email a link, and we can do all that stuff. It also has software that automatically redacts personal information, faces, license plates, automatically transcribes. I mean, there's a lot of benefits to this. Of all the ones we looked at, we spoke last time, like what if a battery goes dead? The next closest one that we were looking at for this one, we had to physically buy battery replacements. This one, they just replaced the camera. This is also one of those things where it's going to be more readily accessible for me in particular, or any of the supervisors. The stuff can be accessed online within 10 minutes after the stuff's downloaded, and it'll download on the hotspots or in the station.
I think what happened, we tried to go the cheap route last time and then we got bid for it.
The company, I believe the company that we went with last time is actually, their rep pretty much told us they're getting out of the camera business. They're a company that does like court reporting dictation software, and they tried to break into the audio recording and the video market. And when we spoke to that company numerous times, and every time they kind of led to believe that they're not going to be in that market anymore. So that's why, and the cameras were doing things that they weren't supposed to do. They weren't reliable. So it was just in the best interest that we start looking for others if we can.
Well, I'm satisfied with the explanation myself. I'll make a motion that we approve the pay GTAC, okay, Video Solutions Incorporated, $36,360.43 for the body worn cameras for our police department, and send it on to full council for approval.
I'll second.
All in favor? This did not go to the safety committee, correct?
We haven't, it has not yet.
Due to the fact that it's in need now, we're gonna go ahead and go with it. All this stuff needs to go to the committees first.
Right.
Are we going to take,
budget, what money's coming out of?
About general fund.
About what?
General fund.
take it, do they have that funding in their line?
I don't know, we didn't never see it. You gotta realize, Connie, we haven't seen anything for 6 months. We just been spending money. I mean, basically, it's been. Okay.
Sean could have run a short budget report anytime he wanted.
See what now?
Sean could have ran a short budget report. I just assumed somebody was running them. So I get percent.
That's not what she told me, but anyway, it's neither here nor there. I mean, we really didn't have to know how much we had to buy. We were guessing.
Other than you knew what was in the CARES Act.
Oh, yeah, do that one. And had a pretty good idea of Cold Shepherd. General fund, we didn't know, up to this paper here. I haven't seen anything since, what, several months?
Did you get one?
All right. Next, approved pay and tax insurance, $5,708.77 for the deductible billing.
That's our lawsuits.
Yeah, right.
I'll make a motion, we approve that, send it on to full council.
So you're second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, next is transfer employee dental and vision benefits insurance from West Blanco. As everybody knows, West Blanco is closing their branch. So we do have money there. Personally, I think we keep money in town. I don't know. You got West, you got,
Now, West Banco, aren't they, don't they? Let's check. It's the same way that your sanitary board versus is right here too.
The, reason they were talking about transfer out of the city, it would just be easier to either take it to Chimba, City National, or United, instead of having to run all the way up there. Because they're gonna keep one in Dunbar, or Charleston, and one in Nitro.
I've moved all of my accounts because if I make a deposit, I have to either drive to Rock Branch or West Side Church. And I make a deposit every day, and that's a lot of travel out of it.
So who would y'all prefer to move to?
oh, we got West, we got Kimber,
City, Kimba, or United?
we got the bulk of our money's in United now. What we got in Kimber, anything? I think that'd be a good place to go.
To where?
Kimba, that'd be good.
That's
Kimba.
my opinion.
I think so.
Yeah, I think about spread it around.
Yeah, they do a lot of stuff at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do a lot of activities and they're good. They do a lot of things for the citizens of Dunbar too. We will look into that, try to get a worker on that.
We don't have, we didn't make a motion. We didn't-
And just discussion.
I mean, it's just discussion, but I mean, to move it.
Yeah, I would make the motion.
You want to?
Mr. Chairman, I move that we move the employee dental and vision benefits insurance fund from West Bango to Kimba Credit Union on Roxana Road.
That would be a recommendation to the full council, correct?
Yes.
Second? All in favor?
Aye.
That would be the full council. Anybody got anything else to bring up? More motion? More motion?
We had no questions on the P cards at all. We didn't.
Evidently no.
Okay.
I didn't see it.
I didn't either.
Mr. Chairman, in good order, if there's no other city financial business, I move that we adjourn this meeting.
She said.
Oh, I'll second.